All right. So today we're going to practice, well, different things. We're going to review what we practiced last week. We're going to practice some speaking, of course. We're going to practice some vocabulary related to housework. We're going to practice some grammar, okay? And, well, you know, activities all around. Let's start with some speaking. Let's try to review what we practiced last week. Okay, so last week we checked these structures to talk about the future, right? To talk about plans and arrangements. And we mentioned that we can use going to and also the present continuous to describe plans in the future, right? So let's try to practice some speaking right now. What we have to do is quite simple. We just have to pay attention to the activities that Lux has for his week, okay? And what we have to do is quite simple. We just have to make sentences using either be going to or the present continuous, okay? So, for example, Luke is, that is the verb to be, Luke is or Luke's going to play soccer on Saturday at 8 p.m., right? That's one way to say it. Esa es una manera de decirlo. That's one way. Another way is quite similar. We can use the present continuous. Luke is or Luke's playing soccer on Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay, so let's pay attention to the prepositions. Whenever we want to mention the day, we're going to use on. And whenever we want to talk about the time, we're going to use at. So on Saturday, on Wednesday, on Friday, at 1 p.m., at 11 a.m., at 8 p.m. Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make sentences using either the going to or the present continuous structures, okay, to talk about his week. Oops, sorry. All right, so let's just have an example. What is Luke doing on Monday at 8 p.m.? This is just an example. What is Luke doing on Monday at 8 p.m.? Volunteers. One more time. What is Luke doing on Monday at 8 p.m.?
Eat dinner with Frank.
One more time, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear.
Luke's diner with Frank at 8 p.m.
Yeah, but we need a verb here.
Eat.
He's going to have dinner with Frank.
Very good. He's going to have dinner with Frank at 8 p.m. Or he is having dinner with Frank at 8 p.m. All right? Fantastic. One more time. What is Luke doing on Friday at 11:30 a.m.? What is Luke
going
doing?
to
Yes.
going to go to dentist.
He's going to the dentist, or yeah, you know, remember that whenever we use go, it is a little bit redundant. So sometimes we can omit it. Okay, so he's going to the dentist at 11:30 a.m. Perfect. All right, so you're going to work in pairs. Okay, I want you to prepare these sentences using be going to, or the present continuous, and then exchange information. Okay, I want you to exchange information. Because we're going to work in pairs, student A is going to prepare these sentences, and student B is going to prepare these sentences over here. Okay, remember, sometimes we need to add a verb. Okay, en algunos necesitamos añadir un verbo. Yep, so think about that. Prepare your sentences and then try to share information. Okay, try to share information. Here. Okay, so step number 1, look at his agenda. Step number 2, prepare the sentences. Okay. In or go or using going to or the present continuous. Okay. Share your ideas. Okay. Share, compartir. Share your ideas with your classmate. Okay. So one more time, look at the agenda. Okay. Number 2, prepare the sentences using be going to or the present continuous. You choose. Okay. And then you share your ideas. The purpose of these activities is that you actually speak. Okay. So try to talk with your classmate. One more time, student A and student B. Okay, we're going to practice in pairs, and then we're going to return and try to talk about these ideas or his agenda and activities. Okay, so let's start with okay, so please accept the group's invitations. Follow the instructions. Please accept the group's invitations and follow the instructions. Please accept the group's invitations and follow the instructions. Okay, welcome back. Let's see, so volunteers. Let's try to check what Luke's doing on Monday. Okay, volunteers, let's do it. Cuckoo. Volunteers, what is Luke doing on Monday?
Monday. Luke's going to work on Monday at 9. ¿Cómo se dice de 9 a?
That's a good question. So we're going to use this from to. Okay, so in this case, from 9 a.m. to 12. All right, good.
Ok, entonces otra vez. Luke's going to work on Monday from 9 a.m. to 12
All
a.m.
right. Perfect. Very good job.
Teacher,
Come on.
disculpe,
Yes.
¿podría volver a explicar lo del from y lo del to, por favor?
Yes, of course. So whenever we want to talk about a period of time, okay, we're going to use from and to. Yeah, so in this case, you see we have 9, 12. So we're going to say from 9 to 12. Okay. So in our case, we have classes or you have English classes from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right? Yes or no? Galo?
Can I use between?
No, it's not so common to use between. Because we're talking about specific points in times. Okay, so let's try to use from to. Okay,
Gracias.
okay, don't worry. Let's continue. Another volunteer for Monday. Cuckoo. Anyone? Come on, let's practice.
Maybe eat dinner with Frank.
So
Eh,
let's say Luke.
with Frank, no?
Yes,
Uh,
Luke.
Going
He's going to eat dinner with Frank 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m. Remember, we're
8
going to
p.m.
use this preposition to talk about the time at 8 p.m. All right. So
Puesto
Luke's
on
going to
Monday at 8 p.m. maybe.
perfect. Yes, perfect. That's it. Correct. Okay, Tuesday.
Lucas going to take Moon to the hospital on Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Fantastic. Luke's gonna take or Luke's taking his mom to the hospital on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Great. Very good. Okay, what else?
Luke's going to play on Tuesday at 3 p.m.
One more time, Joseph. Sorry, please.
Luke's going to play tennis on Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Very good. Luke's going to play tennis on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Good. Okay, what about Wednesday?
Luke is going to work from 4 at 6 p.m.
From 4 to 6 p.m. Okay, from 4 to 6 p.m. Okay. Great. Okay, what about what's happening on Wednesday? on, someone else. Come on, another student, please. Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. What's going on?
Luke's going to third
The theater. Mhm.
theater. Okay,
Mhm.
theater with Jazz and Omar on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.
Fantastic, Daphne. Very good. All right, now students B. We have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on, let's go. Students B.
Lucas going to meet Sam to study on Thursday, 10 a.m.
Great, good job, Noemi.
Luke is going to help Dad with the garden
Mhm. On Thursday.
on Thursday.
Mhm. Great, very good. Okay, Friday.
Luke is going to dentist 11:30 a.m.
Luke's going to the dentist on Friday at 11:30 a.m. All right. What else?
Luke is going at Frank's at 8 p.m.
Okay. He's going to Frank's party on Friday at 8 p.m. Right? So Gabriel, Melanie, Andreina, Karen, Xiomara, Rebecca. Angel. Come on, let's go, let's do it. Right, we're just missing Saturday and Sunday, so let's try to do it. Come on, let's practice. This is for you. This is for you to practice for the
Luke
oral exam.
is going to the shopping for buy the Ellis present on Saturday at 9 a.m.
AM. All right.
Luke's going to George to Cafe Tivoli on Saturday at 4 p.m.
Right. Maybe we can do it like this. Look. Looks to Cafe Tivoli to see George on Saturday at 4 p.m. Right? Because he's going to the cafe, right? And then maybe he can meet with George. Good. Right. Sunday. Let's go, let's do it.
Luke is going to meet Ellie at the station
Uh-huh.
on
On Sunday.
Monday.
Sunday. Perfect. Very good, Sumara. Thank you. And finally, Wales. A Gales. Wales.
Luke is going to drive to Wales with Ellie at 5 p.m.
On Sunday. Mhm.
On-
Fantastic. Thank you, Jose Oriol. Very good. So try to be ready whenever you have the oral exam. They are probably going to ask you these questions. Okay, so what are you doing on X day? All right, so try to practice. Remember that we need to answer those questions with either going to or the present continuous. All right, so remember that last class we practiced that. What are you doing on Saturday night? What are you doing next Friday? What are you doing this Monday? Okay, so remember, we need to answer with going to or the present continuous. All right, so that's for you to keep in mind, keep in consideration for the oral exam. Okay, so that's enough with the review. Let's talk about a different thing. Okay, I'm going to show you a video. This is taken from the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. What I want you to do is to watch this video and then tell me how do you play the game, okay? This is a game, the name of the game is called Catchphrase, all right? So we're going to watch this video and then you're going to explain to me how do you play the game, okay? Let's watch the video and then answer this question. How do you play this game? All right. Let's see. Okay. Can you see the video right now? Yes, great. Okay.
Yes.
Let's watch the video. Here we have some very famous people. And well, let's check how do they play. All right, pay attention, please.
Michelle Obama, and we are about to play a game of catchphrase. Now, Michelle and I are our team, and we're going to face off against two legendary stand-up comedians. First, he created and starred in one of the greatest sketch comedy shows of all time. He has two new stand-up specials premiering on Netflix this spring. Please welcome Dave Chappelle. Oh my God. That's it. Dave's partner tonight, season 9 of his Emmy-nominated show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, is available now on Crackle. Give it up for Jerry Seinfeld!
Yeah, what's going on? Because I came to play, that's what's going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looking good. Looking sharp. What is... Wow.
To you, this is just a little talk show game, not to me.
No, you came to play. Yeah, thank you guys.
We're still going to kick their butts.
Okay, here we go. Here's how the game works. Dave, you're going to start the game by pressing start on this buzzer here, okay? And then you draw a clue from the top of the pile. You have to get your teammate to guess the clue as quickly as possible, then hand the buzzer off to the person on your right. You can make any physical gesture, say whatever you want, but you can't say any word in the actual clue. When you're holding the buzzer, when it goes off, your team loses that round, and we play 3 rounds. Let's take our positions.
Okay.
Couldn't we just talk?
No, this is...
No.
I'm here. All right, here we go. All right, good. Buzzer's starting. See, you hear that?
That's it, go,
First
Dave.
clue. I get these whenever I stand next to the First Lady. It's like
Hives.
your skin stands up.
You
Duck,
flush.
duck.
What?
Duck, duck.
Goose. Goosebumps.
Bam.
Oh, very good. Very nice.
All right, this dance.
Robot.
Yeah.
When you sit down at a restaurant, they have two types of things. One's white, one's black.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Your husband wore these on the pictures, man.
The mom jeans?
Yes. Oh, no, sorry, but...
Jeans.
But if you're not the mom, then you're the...
Dad jeans.
There you go.
Like, oh my God, totally. It's how this type of woman would speak. Oh my God. I'm like, so.
Valley Girl.
There you go.
What does that
All right, so I don't know if you could understand the video and, well, if you could see and watch what happened. So can someone explain the game? What was happening?
The game is about guessing the word with
Exactly.
some actions.
Perfect, fantastic. That's kind of the essential part here, right? Guess, or to guess, que es adivinar. Yeah, so guess the word, okay? And the other person, they gives the clue, right? Or even definitions. Okay, so that's the purpose of this game. The idea is to guess the word by giving the clues or giving definitions, right? Let's put giving. Okay, so that's what we're going to practice today. We're going to practice how to give definitions. This is useful because you sometimes forget a word, but you can explain the definition and then people would understand, right? Hay veces que nos olvidamos cómo decir una palabra, ¿ok? Pero tenemos cómo explicarla, dar una definición. Entonces, por eso esto es útil, ¿ok? So, we're going to talk about people, we're going to talk about things, and we're going to talk about phrases, all right? So, let's try to start with this. Can you see my PowerPoint presentation? Yeah. Okay, now let's try to work with this clue. A singer who has a very famous song that is a synonym for infant. The name of the song is a synonym for infant. Any ideas? Now we have guess who. Okay, we're talking about a person. In this case, a singer. So a singer who has a very famous song that is a synonym for infant. Anyone? Maybe? Okay, so what's a synonym for infant? Any ideas?
Child.
That's a good one. Child, but it's not child. Another one.
Boy.
Good, but another one.
Kid.
Nice. Another one. Smaller.
Baby.
Okay, now we got it. Baby. So, which singer has a very famous song called Baby?
Justin Bieber.
Fantastic. Very good. There you go. Okay, so that's the idea behind these structures, behind these definitions. We're going to use the word who to connect ideas related to a person. Okay, vamos a usar who para conectar ideas relacionadas a una persona o para hablar de una persona o personas. Okay, let's check this one. Now, guess what? Okay, now something. Okay, una cosa, something. Something which help us have Online classes or virtual meetings?
Computer.
That's a good guess, but it's not computer. Another thing.
Traductor de Google.
Not Google. Good guess, but
Internet.
Internet.
not the internet. Good guess, but no. Another thing.
Laptop.
Nope.
Zoom.
Yes. Good. Nice. Zoom. Of course. Virtual meetings, we use it with Zoom. Fantastic. So, whenever we want to talk about a thing, cuando hablamos una cosa en específico, okay, o queremos conectar o definir algo, vamos a utilizar which. We're going to use which. Okay. So, in the previous one, un cantante que, okay, pero en inglés decimos quién, who. Okay. Mientras que acá, algo que y luego la definición. Okay. De eso se trata. That's what this is about. And then we have guess where. Now we're talking about a place where you can see beautiful transparent water and giant turtles.
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Yes, very good. The Galapagos Islands. Fabulous. Very good. Exactly. So whenever we want to give definitions for places, we're going to connect those ideas with where. All right. Whenever we want to connect ideas to talk about a thing, we're going to use which. And whenever we want to connect ideas or define a person, we're going to use who. We're going to use these three things, okay? Who, which, and where, all right? So let's pay attention to more examples. Let's see. In this exercise, you will have to listen to the introduction of a TV game show, all right? It's very similar to what we just watched in the video, okay? What do we have to do? To guess, una vez más, guess, adivinar, we have to guess the word, okay? So we need to listen, pay attention to the clues, and then you will have to activate your microphone and tell me what's the word, all right? So let's try to work on that. Give me 1 second, please. Okay. Yeah. All right, so one more time, this is what we're going to do. We're going to listen to the clues, to the definitions, and then we're going to guess the words. We have 6 words right here. Okay, so let's just listen and try to guess. Okay, so let's pay attention to number 1.
2.3.
Martin, Lola, are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Martin, you have 2 minutes to describe your 6 words, starting now.
Okay, word number 1. It's a person. It's somebody who works in a hospital.
A doctor.
No, it's the person who helps the doctor and looks after the patients.
Oh,
That's right.
Okay, so one more time.
Somebody who works in a hospital.
A doctor.
No, it's the person who helps the doctor and looks after the patients.
Oh,
That's right.
Okay, so a person who helps a doctor
Nurse.
and
Nurse.
looks
Nurse.
at...
Nurse.
Oh,
Nurse.
Nurse. Okay. Good. Okay, we'll see. Very good. That's a good guess. Okay, number 2. Number 2. Pay attention, please.
Word number 2. It's a place. It's somewhere where people go when they want to buy things.
a shop?
Not exactly. It's bigger, and you can buy all kinds of different things there, especially food. Yes, well done.
A place where you can buy things. Okay, one more time.
It's somewhere where people go when they want to buy things.
A shop?
Not exactly. It's bigger, and you can buy all kinds of different things there, especially food. Yes, well done.
Any ideas?
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
All right. Okay. You're not cheating, right? No están haciendo trampa, ¿verdad? You're not cheating, right? Okay, let's try to listen. Number 3.
Okay, word number 3. It's a thing... It's something which we use for everything nowadays. For the internet, for talking to people, for taking photos. It's a kind of gadget. Everyone has one. That's it.
Okay, so that's pretty easy.
Mobile.
Okay, ahorita sí ya noté que están haciendo trampa. Mobile. Mobile phone, or how do we call it?
Cell phone.
A smartphone, or even a cell phone. Ok, entonces, teléfono móvil, teléfono inteligente, celular. Okay. Number 4, let's check it out.
Word number 4. It's an adjective. It's the opposite of dark.
Light.
It's like light, but you only use it to describe hair. Yes.
Okay, so this is an adjective. Okay.
Word number 4. It's an adjective. It's the opposite of dark.
Light.
It's like light, but you only use it to describe hair. Yes.
It's light, but you only use it to describe hair. Okay. Good. Blonde. Okay, let's check number 5.
Word number 5. It's an adjective again. You use it to describe a person who's quick at learning things.
Intelligent?
No, but it's similar to intelligent. It's the opposite of stupid. Yes, brilliant.
The
Clever.
opposite of stupid, similar to intelligent. All right. You are clever. Very good. And finally, let's check 5. Sorry,
And
6.
word number 6, the last one. Okay, it's a verb. For example, you do this to the TV.
Watch?
No, it's what you do when you finish watching TV at night.
Go to bed?
No, come on. You do it to the TV before you go to bed.
Oh!
Yes!
Okay, so you do it to the TV before you go
Turn
to
off.
bed. Okay.
Turn off.
Turn off. Okay. Good. Let's check the answers. All right. Perfect. Very good. So there you go. Nurse, supermarket, mobile, or smartphone. In this case, it's mobile. Okay. Blonde, clever, and turn off. Fabulous. So as you could hear, we had someone who helped a doctor, right? Someone who helps a doctor. A place where you can buy food, right? Something which everyone has now. So that's the idea behind these sentences, behind these, I'm going to call them connectors, okay? Vamos llamándolos, no son conectores, tienen un nombre más complejo, pero para que no se confundan, mejor veámoslo como conectores, okay? So these words, who, where, which, they help us connect ideas to define them, right? Nos ayuda a definir, nos ayuda a conectar ideas para hablar de un algo, de un quién y de un lugar. Okay? So, let's check it out. Thank you for your participation. Very good job. You are really clever. So, here. This one. Okay. Okay, so this is the name, the technical name, relative clauses, okay? Defining relative clauses with who, which, and where, right? Vamos a definir frases utilizando who, which, where, all right? So let's start with this. Xiomara, can you please read this theory, these concepts?
Use defining relative
Defining
relative clause to explain what a person, thing, or place is or does. Use who for a person, which for a thing, and where for a place.
Okay, so in simpler words, en palabras más sencillas, give definitions, okay, by using frases, frases, okay. Este phrases sería un sinónimo para clauses, por eso les decía que este término es muy técnico, okay, pero esto es lo que significa, okay. Give definitions by using phrases connected with the words who, which, and where. ¿Ok? Entonces vamos a definir personas, lugares, cosas. ¿Ok? Utilizando frases ¿Ok? Que van a estar conectadas con who, which, where. Who for people, which for things, and where for places. ¿Ok? Who para personas, which cosas, where lugares. ¿Ok? So, as I told you before, this is useful because you may forget a word, but with these phrases, you can give a definition, right? And you can explain yourself. Yep. Esto demuestra un mayor dominio del lenguaje, porque si te olvidas una palabra, tienes cómo definirla, entonces la gente te podría entender. Yep, so this is, I'm going to say, quite useful. All right. Let's try to read the examples. Let's see. Andreina, please, can you read the examples over here? A cook.
A cook is a person who makes food.
Makes food.
Make food.
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 Continue.
Continue.
Yes, please.
That is the woman who won the lottery last year. A clock is something we tell the time. It's time the book which everybody is reading.
Reading.
Reading. A post office is a place where you can buy a stamp. Then is the restaurants where I had dinner last week.
Perfect. Okay, so as you can see, we have this structure, right? We usually have the person, the thing, or the place at the beginning, and then a description or a definition, right? So one more time, we have the person, the thing, or the place at the beginning that is connected with a definition. All right? We usually, one more time, we usually use the verb to be. Okay? Un chef es la persona que, esa es la mujer que, un reloj es algo que, ese libro es que, una oficina de correo es un lugar donde, este es el restaurante donde, okay? So that's the idea. We're going to give definitions. We're going to describe people, things, and places using who, which, and where. One more time, who for people, which for things, and where for places. All right? We also have that, but we're going to return to that later. This is kind of a, well, something that might help you, but later. Right now, we're going to use only who, which, and where. Okay. Let's see. Okay. In this exercise, we have to complete the sentences using who, which, or where. What do we have to pay attention to is to what we're referring, or what is the sentence referring to. Okay, so look, we have a postman, un cartero, so we're going to use who, right? So a postman is a person who brings you letters, or your letters. Now, an octopus is an animal. Who, which, or where? An octopus is an animal. Who, which, or where?
Who.
Who? So an octopus, that is an animal, that is who?
Where?
Where? No, I don't think so. I think it's which. Okay, one more time. Who only for people. Okay, who solo lo usamos para personas. Who only for people. And here we're talking about an animal. Okay, so we're going to use which. All right. This is a lawn mower. Okay. In exercise 2, we have lawn mower. This is a lawn mower. Okay. So a lawn mower is a machine cuts the grass.
Which?
Which, because we're talking about a thing, we're talking about an object. Correct. Very good. Number 3. A waiter is the person who serves you in a cafe. All right. A changing room is a room people try on clothes.
Where?
Very good. A porter. This is a porter.
Who?
It's the person who helps you with your luggage. Garlic is a kind of food
Which?
which keeps vampires away. A garage is a place
Where?
where people fix cars. Fantastic. Got it.
Porter is a synonym of bellboy.
Bellboy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good. Bellboy. It's been a long time that I haven't heard that word. Bellboy. Yes. That's very good. Thing is that this is okay.
That it's because it's British English, because it's American English, or both?
Not only that, the things that word came up because of tradition. Usually in the past, little kids, boys, help with that. That's why the word bellboy was created, because usually children help with that. But in this case, we have a young man or an adult, so we cannot call him a bellboy, but we're going to call him a porter. Okay?
And concierge is the boss of them.
Concierge, yeah.
Or is a synonym too?
No, that's not a synonym. That's another role.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know if you watched Home Alone 2. Lost in New York. There we had these people, right? The manager and the porter. I can't remember the name of the actor. Yeah, but the one who helped with the luggage. Okay. Perfect. There you go. So one more time, we're going to use who for people, which for things or even animals, and where for places. Yes or no? Yep. Okay. Let's keep on practicing. Okay, esa fue la primera, la facilita. Vamos haciendo algo más a su nivel. Okay, let's go.
Please.
Yes.
Can you repeat the which?
Sure.
Please.
Let me change this. Okay, so look, let's pay attention to number 1, number 2, and also number 6, that we have which, right? So we can use which to talk about an animal. We can use which to talk about an object, right? Un objeto, an object, in this case, a machine. And even we can use which to talk about kind of food, in this case, garlic, ajo. Okay, todo lo que sean cosas, e incluso animales, yep, we have to use which. All right? So, a smartphone, computer, Zoom, glass of water, things. The dog, penguin, animals too. All right?
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, yeah. It's too much. I have spoken too much. Now it's your time. Okay, now, here we have some prompts. We just have, as you can see, parts of the sentence. What we have to do is to come up with complete sentences, complete definitions, all right? Following this example. Yeah, a postman is the person who brings you your letters. It might sound repetitive, but that's the way they are made. Okay, so he, the teacher, teaches my sister. Yeah, puede sonar un poco repetitivo, redundante, pero así están formadas estas oraciones. Okay, so we're going to use who, which, or where. And remember, an apostrophe, an apostrophe, that is French, sorry. An apostrophe, that's in English. Okay, so let's try to make sentences using these words. Okay, so we can start with he is the teacher. And now you help me out.
Who teach my sister?
Who teaches my sister? Fabulous. Yeah, that is that. Okay, what about this one?
No es the room.
That is the room where we have our meetings.
That is the room where we have our meetings. Good.
Esa es this, they list, which is brother.
Broken.
Broken.
This is the light,
Right, right.
which is broken.
Well.
Okay, so where can we use the apostrophe? ¿En dónde podemos utilizar el apóstrofe? Okay, number one. So let's see.
His.
Exactly. So we can say his. Fantastic. Okay, what about the second one?
That's.
That's. Perfect. And three?
This.
That.
This is. Are you sure? Like this. Are you sure?
No,
What do
that's
you
not
think?
correct.
All right, yeah, we cannot use that one, okay? So that is the light that never goes out. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's the idea. You're going to have a similar exercise when we're going to practice, or when you are going to practice on Moodle, okay? So pay attention to that, to the apostrophe, okay? Esas oraciones están programadas para que ustedes utilicen el apóstrofe, ok. Entonces, cada vez en donde lo puedan poner, pónganlo, ¿ok? Porque si no les va a marcar como incorrecto, ¿ok? Ok, great. So that's that. Now let's check.
Teacher, entonces, disculpe, en la 9
Ujú.
sería this con el apóstrofe,
Ajá.
¿o no?
Ajá. His. Ajá. Obviamente al inicio lo pusimos he is, ¿verdad? Pero como
Claro.
en Moodle está programado para que utilicen el apóstrofe, entonces lo vamos a poner así, ¿ya?
Ok.
Ok. Así que pilas con todas las oraciones. Obviamente donde se puede. Yep.
Teacher,
Ajá.
una pregunta.
Yes.
En we have, ¿también lo puedo poner?
No. I think it's only for the verb to be. Creo que solo para la parte de be. He is, this is. Ajá. I'm gonna, that's a good question. I'm gonna check it out. Lo voy a revisar antes de hacer el ejercicio, ¿ok? Y les digo. Good one. Okay, let's continue. One second. Antes de hacer esto, conociendo un poco. Give me 1 second, please. One second, just 1 second. I'm just opening a document. Okay. Let's try to practice. Let's complete the sentences using who, which, or where, depending on the situation. Please try to pay attention to what we are referring to, okay? ¿A qué nos estamos refiriendo? ¿A qué o qué estamos definiendo? Okay, so let's try to do it. Esto tiene unas cuantas cascaritas porque tienen un par de sujetos al inicio, entonces tienes que analizar bien a qué nos estamos refiriendo. Okay, let's see. Okay, Carlos David, number 1. Daphne, number 2. Galo, number 3. Gustavo, number 4. Jesse, number 5. And Jose Gabriel, number 6. Let's complete the sentences using who, which, or where. The others, please try to work alone. Okay, los otros ya saben, traten de trabajar solos.
Number 1.
Okay.
She opened she opened the box which arrived this morning.
Right.
Number 3, there is a meeting at 2 p.m. for all employees who work in the sales department.
Right, very good. So, Galo, why didn't you use where?
Because you're talking about people, not
Yes.
about the place.
We're talking about the employees, right? Fantastic. So that's it. Very good. Good job.
The number two, sorry.
Mhm.
This is the nightclub where Nicola met her boyfriend.
Fantastic.
Number 4, the office where she depends where she spends most of her time is in Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
Number 5. The person who started his company is not a millionaire.
A millionaire. Very good, Jesse. Mhm. And number 6.
My father-in-law don't like movies which are too violent.
Violent. Mhm.
Violent.
Yes, very good. Fantastic. So in number 1, we're not defining she, we're defining the box. That's why we're using which. Of course, this is the nightclub place, the employees who, the office, that is a place, and a very funny series, where, the person who, literally, and here we're not defining the father-in-law, we're talking about the movies that are violent. Okay, so very good job. Okay, so that's that. Who, which, or where. Got it.
I can use that in the same way that which.
Yes, but in a moment. I will explain that in a moment because we can use that for everything, but later I will explain that. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. All right. Now this. Okay, now this exercise is at our level, Catholic University's level. Okay. All right. Let's try to read. Carlos, can you please read? Combine the pairs of sentences.
Combine the pairs of sentences using who, where, imagino que ahí es which, ¿no?
Which, yes, exactly.
Which or no relative pronoun. Remember not to use words that aren't necessary.
Yeah, okay, so read the example, please.
A ver, that's the restaurant.
That's phrase number 1. That's the restaurant. Okay, that's the first part. Yep, and then?
We're going there tonight.
And this is the second part. What we have to do is to combine, okay? And we're going to connect it with who, where, or which, okay? So, look, read please the example, Carlos.
That's the restaurant where
Where we're
where we're going tonight.
Yes, very good. So for the first part, as you can see, we're copying it, right? Para la primera parte estamos literalmente copiando. That's the restaurant. Yep. Then we use who, where, or which. And then pay attention. We have we're going, but we're not using there. Why? Si te das cuenta, estamos omitiendo este there en la segunda parte. ¿Por qué? Why?
Because at the beginning you have two different sentences, and then when you need them, you don't need this because you are talking about the restaurant.
Exactly, because this there is the restaurant. Okay, so in each of these sentences, we're going to have a word that refers to what we are defining. En todas estas oraciones vamos a tener una palabrita que se refiere a lo que estamos definiendo. Entonces, no la tenemos que poner. Por eso es que dice, remember not to use words that aren't necessary. Okay, so we have to identify those words and remove them. Yep. So let's try to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's work on that. Okay, so Joseph, number 2, Karen, number 3, Maria de Los Angeles, number 4, Maria Jose, number 5, and Melanie Villamar, number 6. Okay, the others try to work alone. Okay, los otros ya saben, traten de trabajar solos. Esto es un buen ejercicio para ya finalizar con este tema. O para poder comprender. Internalizar. Internalize.
Teacher, una pregunta. En la 3, ¿cómo sería? Por ejemplo, sería, did you enjoy the movie? Who watched? No, pues.
No,
No.
No, because we're talking about the movie.
Claro.
Which.
Which. Y ya no ponemos aquí el question mark, el signo de interrogación, sino que hacemos una sola pregunta. Yep.
I think the number 2 is, I know the man who lives in that house.
I know the man who lives in that house.
Uh-huh.
Okay, next. We're going to check in a moment. Very good, Joseph. Number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Let's go.
Number 5.
Uh-huh.
We have reserved a room in the hotel where we stayed last summer.
Like this.
Number 5, okay, and number 4. They are the neighbors who ask love of party.
Number 3.
Eh,
Did you enjoy the movie which you watched last night?
Number 6.
Mhm.
My sister-in-law works for a company which develops apps.
Very good. We're so clever. Sorry, which or where?
Where? Company. Where?
Where or which? What do you think?
Which. Pero es una compañía. Which.
Which develops apps. Ok, es que no hablamos del lugar, sino lo que hace, lo que se hace en el lugar. Ajá. Okay, very good. I know the man who lives in that house. Did you enjoy the movie which you watched last night? Perfect. Ajá. Entonces, omitimos he porque estamos hablando de la persona, ¿verdad? Yeah, so we omit it because we're talking about the movie. We omit they because we're talking about the neighbors. Perfect. We omit there because we're talking about the hotel. And we omit it because we're talking about the company. Good job. Very good. Nice. Catholic University students level. Perfect. Very good. Sí son de mi alma mater. Muy bien. Very good, very good, very good. All right. What's that? All right. Let me take a picture so you can have that. Once again, let's try to practice some speaking. First, we're going to work in pairs or with a classmate. You're going to give descriptions of the options in the box, okay? So a valuable possession, something that you have, okay? A valuable possession, Okay, so in my case, my glasses are something which help me read better. Okay, so you're going to think about a valuable possession, all right? And you have to give a description or a definition about that valuable possession. In my case, my glasses. My glasses are my valuable possession. So I'm going to write a definition, anything, whatever, okay? My glasses are something which help me read better, okay? Of course, we have to follow and use who, where, which. My favorite place to visit. In my case, the Capwell Stadium is a place where I feel free, okay? This is once again my example. And someone important in your life, Tanya is someone who I love. All right? So, work in pairs, start preparing the descriptions of valuable possession, a favorite place that you have, and someone important in your life. Okay, and please take note of your classmates' answers. Okay, take notes. You're going to share and you're going to take notes of your classmates' answers. Okay, and then you're going to share it here in the main session. All right, so work in pairs, prepare your sentences. You can help each other. Okay, obvio se pueden ayudar. Then ask each other. Okay, talk to each other and take notes. Okay, se toman nota de lo que se dice el uno al otro. Yeah, and then we're going to share, vamos a compartir, we're going to try to speak here in the main session with the whole class. Okay, so a valuable possession, anything that could be your iPhone, it could be your computer, your car, your passport, whatever you want. Place anywhere in the world, your room, okay, whatever, your bathroom, I don't know, whatever you want. And someone important in your life, could be boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, father, mother, whoever, you choose that. But we have to describe using which, where, and who. All right, so let's go. Let's try to practice. Let's try to work on this, and then we will return and share. Okay, no se olviden de tomar notas de las respuestas de sus compañeros. Second. All right. Okay, so because of the number of students, we're going to work in groups of 3. Okay, let me see if I can recreate this. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, we can do it. No, in pairs, don't worry. Yeah, we have enough students. All right, so please, yeah, I think 5 minutes. I think that's enough. Okay, let's work on this part. Please accept the group's invitations and prepare your sentences. Please accept the group's invitations. All right, welcome back. So let's see, I want to listen to you. Let's check it out. For now, volunteers. No volunteers? Oh, come on. Don't be afraid. Come on. Galo, Raquel,
My
Noemi.
chain is
Okay,
something
Miguel.
which my mother gave to me.
One more time, Miguel, sorry.
My chain is something which my mother gave to me.
Chain?
Yes,
All right. Your mother gave or gives?
gifts.
Okay. Not in the past, in the present.
Yes.
What was the object? I didn't understand.
Miguel, so what was the object?
Chain. Cadena.
Okay.
Ah, okay. My vocabulary is bad. Okay, cadena. Thank you.
Chain. Could be a gold chain or a silver chain.
Teacher, maybe
But you have
my,
it. ¿Es una cadena de oro o es una cadena de...?
No, eso me lo dijo la compañera.
Ah, okay.
No es mío, eso no es mío.
All right, okay. It's okay, that's perfect. Chain. Okay. Thank you, Miguel. Now let's see. Other students, let's go.
I have a question about the structure of my sentence.
Okay.
I wrote, Melissa is the person who I trust
Perfect.
in the most or the most in.
Yeah,
En la que más confío.
yes, yes. I understand.
¿Cómo
Let me
es?
finish this one. Go change
Okay.
something which my mother gave. Okay, can you repeat that one, Galo, please?
Melissa is the person who I trust in the most or I trust most in the most in.
Trust in the most.
Trust in the most.
Yes. Melissa is the person who I trust in the most. All right, good. Come on, the others, let's go. I need 18 more answers, so let's do it. Xiomara, Valeria, Rebecca, Noemí.
Yo,
Okay.
Jessie's favorite place is the beach because she feels comfortable and she likes to relax.
Yeah. ¿Y dónde está who, where, or which? How can we change that? Okay, so what was the initial sentence? I think it was the beach, right? The beach is a place where I relax. Yep, something like that.
Yes.
Okay, so who did you work with, Valeria?
Jessie.
Jessie. Okay, so we can say this. The beach is a place where Jessie relaxes. Okay? That's dating. Okay, come on. Thank you, Valeria. The others, let's go.
Jaime is someone who Rebecca loves. Rebecca loves.
Very good. Okay, Jamie or Jaime is someone who Rebecca loves. Perfect. Very good. Very nice. Okay, come on. The others. Jeremy, Andreina, Angel, Angie, Carlos, Daphne, Gustavo, Jose Gabriel, Joseph. Come on. I want to hear you. Hear your answers. Come on. Don't be afraid. Let's practice.
Position. Dale.
Possession my motorcycle which carry me to work.
Oh, okay. Something which takes, let's use takes me to work. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Angel Israel. Right. Andre, Jeremy.
Iba a decir, tenía dos. Una que me pareció chévere.
Okay.
Puede ser, my room is my favorite place where I relax my foot. O sea, relajo mis pies. Porque me acuestes.
What? I'm sorry.
Pero no foot, feet. O algo así.
Feet. Ajá. Pero,
Pero son dos.
¿de qué era? No te escuché.
O sea, que mi cuarto es mi lugar favorito. My
room. Okay,
más que nada es por, o sea, acostarme y relajar mis pies, por decirlo así. Y de ahí, la otra sería, my mother is most important person who believe in me.
Okay, fabulous. Very good. Let's put finally rest my feet. And we can also say my mom is someone who lives in me. Fabulous. Very good job. Come on, the others. Let's go. Gustavo, Jesse, Karen.
My necklace. So my
Yes. My
necklace. Necklace is something which looks incredible, and I feel like it's already a part of me.
Fabulous. Very good. Nice example. Looks good. Nice. Very good. Okay, come on. Couple more. Let's go. You can do it.
And someone important. Yo. My mom is someone who I feel more comfortable with.
Fabulous. Very good job, Gustavo. Nice. Okay, come on, let's go.
My daughter is someone who I love very much.
What's the name of your daughter, Xiomara?
Perdón,
What's the name of your daughter?
el nombre,
The name.
Emma.
Okay, oh, beautiful. Emma is someone who Xiomara loves the most. Yes? All right. Thank you, Xiomara. Okay, what about the others? Rebecca, Noemi, Karen.
My dog is something which makes me feel good.
I'm sorry, one more time. I couldn't hear. No puedo escuchar. Tuve un problema. One more time, please.
My dog is something which makes me feel good.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I cannot hear you. Can you maybe write it in the chat? Because I cannot hear you. Maybe you can write it in the chat. Okay, come on. Couple more. Andreina. Angie.
The pool is my favorite place where I feel relaxed.
I'm sorry, what's the place? One more time, please.
The pool is my favorite place. Is
It's
my
my favorite place.
where I feel relaxed.
All right, very good. Okay, and let's check the chat. My dog is something which makes me feel good. Okay, let's try to analyze this one. My dog is something. Yeah, but your dog is not a thing. Tu perrito, tu perrita no es una cosa. Maybe we can say my dog is an animal which makes me feel good. All right. Okay, so Atacames is a place where I can spend time with my family, maybe. Okay, Angie, she says the beach is a place where I feel at peace. Fabulous. Very good. Good job. Okay, babies. It's 11 a.m., so let's have a break right now. Let me take a picture before we go.
Yo puedo decir una,
Of course. Of course, you're free.
pero
Este es
tengo que
el
hablar
momento.
de mi compañero o de mí.
El que tú quieras, anything, whatever you want. It's okay.
Okay. For him, his valuable possession is the phone. Is thing which help him study and relax.
Yes, very good. So his phone is something which helps him study and relax. Perfect. Very good. And you, Melanie?
Es la cadenita que
Oh, yeah,
es
the chain.
my
Okay,
mother.
okay. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, very good job. All right, perfect. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for having the willingness. That's great. Okay. Let's go on a break now. So a 15-minute break. It's 11:03, so 11:18. Yeah, we will return in 15 minutes. Okay. See you in a while. 15 minutes. We'll be back. Yeah. Okay. So this is the last exercise that we're going to practice for these defining relative clauses, the use of who, which, and where. And this is quite simple. We just have to pay attention to the people, the places, and the things here. And we will have to complete the sentences with who, which, or where, and the correct form of the verb here in the box. Here we have borrow, buy, cut 2 times, design, drink, fly, have, listen, look at, put on, sleep, once again, visit, and wear. All right? What we have to do is to complete the sentences with who, which, where, and the correct form of the verb. So as you can see here, a builder is a person who builds, okay? We're using, or we're conjugating the verb, okay? Houses. Builder is a person who builds houses. So pay attention to the place, the people, the thing, choose the correct word, and write the correct form of the verb. Okay, tenemos que usar la forma correcta del verbo, no simplemente copiar. Okay, so now for this one, you're going to do it. Okay, let's go. So, Andre, Jeremy, number 2. Andreina, number 3. Angel Intriago, number 4. Angie Pincay, number 5. Carlos David, number 6. Daphne, number 7. Gallo, number 8. Gustavo, number 9. Jesse, number 10. Jose Gabriel, 11. Joseph, 12. Karen, 13. Maria Jose, 14. And Melanie Villamar, 15. Okay, so let's try to complete the sentences using who, which, where, and the correct form of the verb.
Number 2 is a hairdresser, is somebody who cut your hair.
Yes. Who cuts, right?
Cuts your hair.
Cuts your hair. Yes, correct. Very good.
Number 8. An internet cafe is a place where you can send emails and drink a coffee.
Number 4.
A campsite. Campsite.
Campsite is a place where people sleep in tents.
Very good.
Well, scissors are things which you use to cut paper with.
Number 5.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, 5, sorry. It's cold
Yeah.
here.
Mugs are things which you drink from.
All right, great.
11. A bookshop is a place where you buy books.
Great.
Number 7. An architect is someone who designs buildings. Oh, buildings.
Buildings. Designs with S, right?
Number 6. An iPad is something which you listen to music with.
An iPod.
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 Number 15. A tourist is a person who visits another country.
Visits another country. Okay.
14. A pilot is a person who flies planes.
It flies. Flies? No, we have to change that. Flies or flies?
Nine. An art gallery is a place where you look at painting.
Yes. Number 10, number 13, and number 3. Come on.
Number 3. A library is place which you can read or have book.
One more time, please.
Wish.
What's the number? Sorry, I couldn't hear. Number 3.
A library is a place which
A library is a place where
have book.
A library is a place where you can read or borrow books. De la biblioteca puedes tomar prestado los libros, so borrow. Number 10, number 13.
Number 13. Mixing is sometimes
Something.
something
Mhm.
which you wear your likes.
Which you I think it's put on. Put on your lips. You put the lipstick on your lips, right? And finally, number 10.
Trainers are shoes who people wear for sport.
These are shoes. Which people? Wear for sports. Or for sport. All right. Okay, marvelous. You can make a capture, or still I'm going to send a picture to the group. All right. Now it is time for us to practice on Moodle. Okay, let's go, or let's log into Moodle and let's work on the activities here, Unit 3C. What's the word? Student book. Okay, they're open already. Ya están abiertas. Hagan todas las actividades. Okay, let's see. We have listening. Okay, one activity over here. Can you see Moodle? Yeah, you can see. Okay, so first activity, listening. Then we're going to practice the grammar exercises. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4. For this one, you will need probably your phone. Okay. You can Google this, so don't worry about it. Then we have reading. You can do two things. Okay. You can check read by context. Okay, understand it by context and then do this exercise. Okay, este ejercicio está relacionado con la información en esta lectura. Okay, la mayoría conocen las palabras, pero si es que no las entienden muy bien, pueden referirse a esta lectura, pueden volver a leer, encontrar las palabras, sobre todo las que están en highlighted, remarcadas o subrayadas. Ok, y tienen que hacer un match, unir con las definiciones. Es bastante sencillo. Yep, and that's it. Okay, so one more time, we're going to check listening, one exercise, grammar, we have 1, 2, 3. We have vocabulary, 1, and then reading, another exercise. Okay, so let's work on that right now. Please work on Moodle. Develop the exercises right now. Let's work on Moodle. Por cierto, creo que María José me preguntó si es que en uno de los ejercicios tenemos que utilizar apóstrofe también para we have or they have. No, para esa segunda parte no. Solo utilizamos apóstrofe para el inicio, para verb to be. Okay, so he is or she is or this is, okay? Yep. Solo para esa primera parte usamos el apóstrofe. Si no, va a salir como incorrecto. Así que pilas. continue. Okay, so now we're going to practice some grammar. We're going to check the present perfect tense. But before we go deep into that, I need you to remember this form of the verbs. That is the past participle. Okay, this is a verb form. This is not a tense. Okay, esto no es un tiempo, es una forma del verbo. Yeah, so you remember in the English books, we have 3 columns, right? We had infinitive, past simple, and past participle. So we're going to check the past participle. Okay, we're going to try to remember and try to start learning and study those verbs. Okay, so let's start with this. It's quite simple. What is the past participle of the verb write? Any ideas? Wrote, written, or writed?
Written.
Yeah. So the
Right.
past participle of write is written. Correct. Eat.
Letter A.
Letter A.
Yeah. Eaten. Yes, very good. Eaten. Take.
Taken.
Taken. Just like the movie. Taken. Very good.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Which?
No. What's the correct pronunciation of these verbs? Come on. Watched. Ajá, acuérdense, no se olviden. Solo con 2 sonidos antes del ed hacíamos ese énfasis. ¿Cuáles eran esos sonidos? ¿Se acuerdan? No se acuerdan. You don't remember.
T or D.
Ajá, T or D. Yeah, so here we have a T. So we have T here, but we have ch. So watched. Okay, listen. Yeah, this is quite simple. Listened.
Listen.
Listened.
Listen. Listen.
Listened. Perfect. So regular verbs, you just need ed, right, for the past participle. But for irregular verbs, yeah, we need to check those out. Swim. Swam, swum, swimmed. What do you think?
Swam.
Swam.
Swim.
Swim. Yes. So swam is the past. The
Letter
past
B.
simple. But swim, that's the past participle. Okay, swim. Yep. Kiss. Kissy. Yeah, kissed. Kissed. Very good. That's ed. Ride.
Written.
Written. Fantastic. Very good job. Written. Tidy. That is kind of to fix or organize. That is tidy. Fix or organize. Clean. That is tidy.
Tidy.
Tidied. Tidied. All right. Fly. Flight, flown, or flew?
Fly.
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 Flown. That's the past participle. Okay? So, the idea with this tense, junto con este tiempo, es que necesitamos poner los verbos en su forma de pasado participio. Okay, por eso es importante que estoy haciendo este review de verbos. Okay, so one more time, we have the base form or the infinitive, we have the simple past, and we have the past participle. So let's try to complete this. Okay. Okay. Miguel, number 1. Noemi, number 2. Raquel, number 3. Rebecca, number 4. Valeria, number 5. Xiomara, number 6. Andre, number 7. Andreina, number 8. Angel, number 9. And Angie Pincay, number 10. I want you to tell me the correct form of the verbs, of the missing verbs. So just activate your microphone and that's it.
Number 1.
Number
Was
2,
where?
broken.
Number 2, broken. All right.
Number 3, cry.
Number 1 was where?
Very good. Was or where. Nice.
Stop it, stop it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Because it is a regular verb, it's the same.
Number 8 is spoken.
Spoken. Right?
Number 10, work.
I'm sorry, one more time, please.
Number 10, work.
Number 6, lift.
Lift. Good.
Number 4, eat.
Nice.
Number 5, driver.
Driven.
Number 7, sing.
No, chuta, number 7. Sí.
Number 7, sing. Okay, yeah. She stole it from you, te la robó. All right, very good. So, as I told you before, for this tense, para este tiempo, vamos a usar esto. We're going to use these verbs, okay? We're going to use the past participle form of the verbs, okay? This is not a tense. Esto no es un tiempo, okay? Es una forma del verbo, yep? So, in the present perfect, we're going to use these verbs, okay? Quite simple. This is called the present perfect, okay? Okay, Carlos David, can you please read the use of the present perfect? We often use.
Yeah, we often use the present perfect to talk about the recent past, not saying exactly when things happen.
Exactly. So at the beginning, okay, we usually don't include time. Okay? Later on, we're going to practice a couple of words that help us talk about the time. But right now, we don't worry about time expressions, okay? We only worry about talking about the recent past, and we do not mention when things happened, okay? Hablamos de un pasado reciente, pero no mencionamos cuándo sucedió, okay? That's at the beginning. Esto es al principio. Ya luego aprenderemos cómo incluir expresiones de tiempo. Okay, number 2, Carlos. We often
use the present perfect to give news.
To give news.
Give
Ajá,
news.
para dar noticias, para dar las buenas nuevas. Okay.
Mary's
Yep.
had her baby. A parcel was arrived. Has arrived for you.
Perfect. Okay, so a parcel, that's a package. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so look, this is the structure. We're going to use a subject. We're going to use have or has, and then the verb in the PP, the past participle. Okay, of course, with a complement. This is the basic structure of the present perfect. Okay, esta es la básica, la estructura básica de una oración en presente perfecto. Okay, always a subject. Depending on the subject, we're going to use have or has. Okay, so that means that we're going to say, I have, you have, they have, we have. But he, she, it has. Okay? What is this? Okay? In this structure, this have refers to the verb haber in Spanish. Okay? So I have, yo he. You have, tú has. They have, ellos han. Okay? And of course, we need to complement it with a verb in the past participle. Okay? So for example, written, played, studied. Okay, so if I say you have written, literalmente estamos diciendo tú has escrito. Okay, they have played, ellos han jugado. All right, and so on. So careful, this have refers to a verb. Okay, yo entiendo que ese verbo have en todos los otros contextos, have lo aprendimos como tener, ¿verdad? Pero en esta estructura, este have se va a referir al verbo haber, de haber sucedido algo. Por eso es que es present perfect, ¿ok? Hablamos de algo que ha sucedido, ha de haber, ¿ok? I have written, you have played, she, it has studied, written, played, whatever. Okay, that's the first part. Esta es la primera parte y lo más importante, okay? Que tengan en la cabeza que este have no se refiere a tener, sino más bien a haber, la conjugación de haber. Okay. Perfect. As you can see here, we have, I have, you have, he, she, it has, we have, they have. That is the full form. That is the first part. Okay, como les dije, la primera parte, su sujeto y un auxiliar. En este caso, have or has. Yep. We can transform that into a contraction. Okay. Podemos combinarlos. I've, you've, his, she's, it's, with, they've. Okay? So this sounds a little bit like an F. Okay? Suena como una especie de F. Okay. Obviamente es una V, pero como se nos hace un poco más complicado hacer esa V, lo podemos hacer como una F. Okay. So, I've, you've, she's, okay. Acá sí es una S, obviamente. With, they've. Okay. The negative, of course, haven't, hasn't. Okay. And we complement it with the verb in the past participle. Okay. So literally, I haven't finished. No he terminado. Right?
La canción de You're Especially You, que yo por favor, no salgo y quiero morir aquí. Está todo el arco de ella, ya a la cabeza literal de que se.
For the regular verbs, only ED. For the irregular verbs, of course, we need to pay attention to the lists of verbs. Okay, that's the first part. Esta es la primera parte. Luego lo vamos a complementar con esto de yet, just, already. Okay, first, let's just work on... Okay, give me 1 second, please. Oops. Yeah, this one. We are going to write sentences in the present perfect, okay, following this. Okay, we have affirmative, negative, and questions. Okay, so I'm going to help you with the question. Look. Have you, what is the past participle of speak?
Spoken.
Have you spoken to Mr. Jackson? So, what did we do? ¿Qué hicimos? We only switch the subject with the auxiliary. Okay, so for questions, we're only switching the subject with the auxiliary. In a sentence, in a regular sentence, as I told you before, we have the subject, have or has, the verb in PP, and the complement. In a question, we start with the auxiliary and then the subject. All right? So, he cleaned the car. He cleaned the car. Okay. Este apóstrofe S, ¿a qué se refiere? ¿Se refiere a is o se refiere a has?
Is.
It is has. Ok. ¿Cómo sabemos cuándo es is, cuándo es has? Porque luego, inmediatamente después, vamos a tener un verbo en pasado participio. Ok. Yep, so careful with that. He has cleaned the car. Literally, ok, esto es una estructura de alguna manera positiva para nosotros, para un español, porque lo tenemos muy similar en español. Podemos ir literalmente, palabra por palabra, traduciendo. Él ha limpiado el carro. Ok? So, that's that. Let's work on number 1. She buy a new jacket. Now we have a sentence, an affirmative sentence. Volunteers?
Maybe she, a ver, she has bought a new jacket. O ¿cómo se dice buy? A ver, buy, bought.
Bought. Very good. So
a
we
ver.
have the subject, she. We
She
need to
has,
use have or has. In this case, has. She has the verb in the past participle by bought a new jacket.
a new jacket.
Fabulous. Very good. Now, for number 2, we have a negative sentence. So we have he find a job yet. So we start with the subject, he. Now, he have or he has?
He has sent.
He has.
Has.
Yeah, but now we have a negative. So, we can say two things, okay? Has not, esa es la forma completa, okay? He has not. Yep. Or we can say he hasn't, okay? Esta es la forma en contracción. Yep, cualquiera de los dos. Verb in the past participle, find.
Found.
Found. And the complement, a job yet. Very good. Okay, so that's how I want you to do it. Let's work 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to be calling you. Okay, Daphne, number 4, Gallo, number 5, Gustavo, number 6, Jesse, number 7, and Jose Gabriel, number 8. And the others, of course, work alone. Los otros ya saben, trabajen solos.
Not quite sure, but number 5, they haven't finished eating.
Perfect. They haven't finished eating.
Number
Why do we
6.
have two verbs?
Because that's a sentence. We can, of course, use some verbs with together. One can be in the gerund and the other one will need a to, right? To and the verb
But in
infinitive.
this case, that eating is like a noun, el comer.
Yes, exactly.
But if I say they haven't finished to eat, it's incorrect.
Yes, because finish collocates or requires a verb with ing, with a gerund. We're going to practice that in the next unit, actually. There is a list. Yeah, there is a list for that.
Okay.
So you don't say want, for example, want eating, but want to eat, right? So there is a list of verbs that require the infinitive, and there is another one that requires ing. But we're going to check that probably next weekend.
Number 4.
Okay, number 6. Let's go.
Okay.
You have slept better this morning.
Yeah, but remember, this is a question, so we have to make the switch, Jesse. Como es una pregunta, tenemos que hacer el switch. Mira, sigue el ejemplo de la 3, number 3. Okay. Next, please.
Number 4. We have found a fantastic hotel.
Perfect. We have found a fantastic hotel.
Number 6, have you seen Peter this morning?
Perfect. Very good, Jesse. Have you seen Peter this morning?
Number 7,
Mhm.
have you done your homework this week?
Perfect. Have you done your homework this week?
Number 8. We haven't replied to Mr. John's email yet.
Okay. Fantastic. So we're going to use have, the auxiliary have, with I, you, we, they, right? We're going to use the auxiliary has with he, she, it, all right? For singular names or singular things, all right? Now, let's talk about yet, just, and already. Have you done your homework yet? No, not yet. I haven't finished it yet. My sister has just started a new job. Do you want to see this film? No, I've already seen it 3 times. We're going to include yet, just, and already in these different situations. Okay, so let's read. Okay, veamos cuándo usamos estas palabritas. Yet, just, and already. Jose Gabriel, please. Let's read.
Okay, we often use yet, use already with the person perfect. Use
Okay,
yet
ya.
in...
One second. Esto, esto para todos. Okay, no solo para ti, no te lo tomes a personal, sino que es para todos. Porque usualmente nos enseñaron a pronunciar ciertas cosas de manera incorrecta. Okay, so look. In English, the Y at the beginning sounds like this, sounds like E, ¿ok? La Y en inglés al inicio suena como una I, no suena como en español a una Y o a una especie de doble L para llave. No, ¿ok? In English, the Y sounds E. So we say yesterday, yesterday. We say yellow. We say yet. All right? We do not say yesterday, yellow, yet. No, okay? That's not correct. We say y. Así nos cuesta un poco de trabajo. Esa Y no suena con sonido fuerte, valga la redundancia, de Y. No, ok, suena I. En inglés, I. Yesterday, yellow, yet. Ok, this one. Volunteers.
Maybe. Yogur. No, mentira. Pero yesterday, así.
Ajá, yesterday. Ajá, así mismito. E incluso ustedes practíquenlo. Ahorita,
Yes.
comparen cómo se escucha decir yesterday con sonido fuerte de y cómo se escucha con i. Y van a notar una gran diferencia. Yesterday, yesterday. Nada que ver. Okay, so this one is yogurt. Yogurt. Okay, this one. Come on, anyone? Volunteers wants to practice? No?
Sure.
Yoga.
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 And yogurt. E-O. Yeah. Okay?
Yoga.
So we say yet. Okay? We don't say yet. We say yet. All right? This one, very important. Yes. It's not yes. It's yes. All right? Practíquenlo. Ustedes pueden, dense cuenta, suenan muy diferentes cuando lo haces de la manera correcta que la manera que tal vez nos enseñaron en algún momento en el pasado. ¿Ok? Yet. Yes. So different to yes. All right? So, from now on, de ahora en adelante, yes or no? Yes. Okay? Okay. Perfect. So let's go back. Continue, please.
Okay, use yet in interrogative and negative sentences to ask if something has happened or to say if is happens, put yet
Thank
at
you.
the
Yet.
end of the sentences.
Yeah.
Use
one second.
Okay.
Anyone? How do we say this? What's the difference? No? So, of course, jet, that is, of course, a plane, a fast plane. And yet, that is a complement of time. Okay, so that's why we need to pay attention to the pronunciation. Okay, so jet with a strong sound at the beginning, that will be a plane, but yet is a complement for time. Okay, so perfect. We're going to put yet at the end of the sentence. Yet does not locate anywhere else but at the end of the sentence, okay? Yet solo se pone al final de la oración, no se lo puede poner en ningún otro lado, okay? So yet at the end of the sentence, nowhere else, okay? Continue, Jose Gabriel.
Okay.
Just
use just in
Just.
positive sentences to say that something happens very recently, but just before the main verb.
Exactly.
Use already in positive sentences to say that something happens before now or early than expected, but already before the main verb.
Yeah, great. So, just recently happened very recently, okay? que ha pasado recientemente, ¿ok? Justito, that is just, ¿ok? And already, before now, or earlier than expected, ¿ok? So, what's the difference? Haven't finished my homework. I haven't finished my homework yet. What is that? What is the difference? I haven't finished my homework. That's it. It is correct, grammatically correct. But we can also say, I haven't finished my homework yet. What's that? What's the difference?
The idea of the second sentence is that I'm going to finish it soon.
Mm-hmm. Which one implies a sense of time? Number one or number two?
Number 2.
Exactly. So we include yet to give that sense of time, ¿ok? Para darle un sentido de tiempo. No sabemos específicamente qué tiempo, ¿ok? Pero es para darle un sentido, ¿ya? So, not yet, ¿ya? Aún no, not yet. All right? So we're going to use yet only with negative sentences, okay? We're going to use yet only with negative sentences, all right? We can also do this. Have you finished your homework? That's the question, grammatically correct. Yep. But we can also ask the same, including yet at the end. Have you finished your homework yet? Which one gives a sense of expectation? Number one or number two? Which one gives a sense of expectation? Number one or number two?
Two.
Exactly. So we're going to use yet for questions, okay, to express that, to give that sense of expectation. Hey, I'm waiting for you. Okay, te estoy esperando. Ya la expectativa está. Okay, so did you finish? Yet? Okay, so that's the difference between with or without yet. Galo.
Is it okay to use yet in negative questions or not? Like, haven't you finished your homework
Haven't you
yet?
finished your homework yet? Like this.
or it hasn't sense?
Uh,
It doesn't have sense.
yeah, that will be kind of a redundancy. We don't need that negative there. If we want to use yet, yep, it will be better to have it in affirmative. Okay, so for negative sentences, we're going to use yet, but only for questions, regular questions, we might use yet. At the end, always at the end, ok, pilas, eso siempre, al final siempre ponemos ese yet. No puede ir en otro lugar. Ok. Now, what's the difference? I have finished my homework. I have already finished my homework. Okay, so we're going to use already to give that sense of expectation, before the expectation, okay? Es decir, ha sucedido algo antes de lo esperado, okay? Ya ha sucedido algo, okay? So that's already. I have already finished my homework, so earlier than expected. Yep, antes de lo esperado. Por eso usamos already, o para eso usamos already. Yep. And now, I've just finished my homework. We use that. We talk about recent events. Okay, recently. Okay, recientemente, justamente, justito, hace un ratito. Okay, that's recently. Okay, that's just. Okay, now, pay attention. We're going to use already, and we're going to use just, okay, before the verb in the past participle. Okay, we're going to use already and just before the verb in the past participle. Okay. We can also use already for questions, but that's to express surprises. But that's another thing. Okay. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's try to practice this exercise. We have to make sentences or questions using already, just, or yet. And of course, we have to use the present perfect. So we have to pay attention to the verbs. Okay, we have to follow the structure. All right, so he arrived already. He has already arrived. You see, we have to use the correct auxiliaries. We need to use the present perfect. Okay, so for number 1, I have just have breakfast. Have just breakfast. Have just had breakfast. I just have breakfast. Okay, so let's pay attention to this beautiful example. For number 1, we have I have breakfast and we have to use just. Here we have 4 options. What do you think is the correct one? Volunteers?
And letter D.
Letter D?
Letter A.
Letter A?
Letter
Okay.
B.
Letter B. Todas menos esas. The correct one is C, actually. Okay, so why? Let's remember, we're going to use a subject, right? We're going to use have or has, ese verbo haber, ¿verdad? Conjugado. Luego el verbo en forma de pasado participio. Y luego un complemento. ¿Ok? Chévere. Ese es el normal, ¿verdad? Ahora, para incluir a just, ¿dónde lo ponemos? Subject, have or has. ¿Dónde iba just? ¿Alguien se acuerda?
Al final.
Al final. Yet iba al final. Just
Before the verb.
before the main verb.
After
Antes,
have or had.
ajá, antes de el verbo principal. Ok, antes del verbo principal. Okay, so let's check. Subject, with letter A. Vamos a ir analizando una por una. Subject I, perfect. Have or has, have, perfect. Just, perfect. Verb in the past participle. The verb in the past participle have is have.
No.
No,
No.
impossible. Okay, letter B. I, that's perfect. Have, that's perfect. Just, perfect. And breakfast. Breakfast is the verb in the past participle.
No.
I have just, the verb in the past participle for have is had. That is correct. Okay? So that's why, por eso yo les decía que este have o este has, bueno, usamos este, mejor usamos este, se refiere a el verbo haber. Okay. Mientras que acá este have, entre comillas, ¿verdad? Que sería un had, sería al verbo tener. ¿Ok? Entonces, como verbo auxiliar have or has, nos referimos a haber, mientras que como un verbo principal sí es tener. ¿Ok? So that's what I want you to do as the final exercise for today. Okay, I want you to please, oops, write sentences in the present perfect using already, just, or yet. Okay, that's final exercise. Gallo,
I have a question. Is just for these things, or you can also use just in simple past? I
you
just did it my
you
homework.
just exactly you just did it, and I'm just saying to you that you can use just in any tense actually. Don't worry.
In both.
Yeah.
Oh,
in,
really?
in any of them.
In present.
But
I-
yes.
Okay, thank you.
But the idea is that
Already and yet it's just for present perfect.
Yes, yet and already, and even already we can use it in other tenses. But yet that's mainly with the
Okay,
present
thank
perfect.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. So let's see. Joseph number. Okay, vamos a ver si es que te acuerdas. Joseph number 1, Karen number 2, Majo María José number 3, Melanie Villamar number 4, Miguel number 5, Noemi number 6, Raquel number 7, and Rebecca number 8. Okay, the others try to work alone. Okay, ya saben, los otros tratan de trabajar solos.
Number 6, you're too late. He has already went home.
He has already went home. Okay, so it is almost correct. We have a problem here. There is one tiny mistake. Later we will check, okay? Si es que lo quieres cambiar, me dices luego. Pero también revisamos todo luego, okay? Let's continue. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Let's go.
Number 2, have you finished your homework yet?
Have you finished your homework yet? Very good, Karen.
Number 3, the film have already started.
The film
Number
have
4.
or has?
Has
Already started or started. Start. Okay.
Number 4,
Mhm.
I haven't met his girlfriend yet.
Haven't
Yet.
met his girlfriend yet.
Yet.
Like this? Yes.
Yes.
Number 7,
Mhm.
have you spoken to him yet?
Number 8, I haven't read his new book yet.
Number 5, they have just gotten married.
Number one, I have just had breakfast.
Right.
Una
So,
pregunta.
yes.
¿Por qué la tercera no termina en ed?
Exacto. Eso es lo que vamos a revisar. Yeah. I have just had breakfast. Correct. Yep. Subject, auxiliary, just the verb in the past participle and the complement. Perfect. Have you finished your homework yet? Perfect. We use yet at the end. We have at the beginning because we have a question. And what you just said, Majo, that's true. Very good. So number 3 had a problem, right? We have the subject, we have has, we have already, and the verb start that is in the infinitive, but in the past participle started. Very good. That is absolutely correct. Okay. I haven't met his girlfriend yet. Okay. Now this one also has a mistake. What's the mistake?
The verb is not in past participle.
Exactly. Here we have the verb meet. Meet, that's the infinitive. Met, that's the verb in the past participle. Right? There you go. They have or they've just got or gotten depending on British English or American English. Los dos son aceptados. Ok, si es que te mantienes y te gusta American English, ok, gotten. Si no, got, los dos están bien. Ok, solo sé constante. O sea, si es que vas a usar American English, mantente en American English. Si vas a usar British English, solo British English. No los mezcles. Okay. Yep. Very good. So they've just gotten married. You're too late. He has already went home. Another problem here.
The same mistake.
The same mistake. So it is not went, right? Go, that's the infinitive. Went, that's the past simple, but in the past participle,
Gone.
gone. There you go. Have you spoken to him yet? Perfect. We use yet at the end. We start with have because we have a question. Spoken, that's the past participle of speak. And I haven't read this new book, or it's his new book, sorry. His new book yet. And this one is also correct. Okay. Pilas, ojo, no cambia, pero sí cambia su pronunciación. Read, read, and read. Okay? So there you go. Es muy probable que este ejercicio necesite o esté programado con los apóstrofos. Vamos a ver. Ajá, sí. So, careful with that. Cuando les toca, mañana como vamos a repasar, mañana hacemos este ejercicio, así que pilas con los apóstrofos, ¿ya? Okay. That's it. Perfect. Very good. Okay. Valeria, Noemi, Xiomara, are you there? Can you please turn your camera on? Okay. So beautiful. Yeah. Voy a hacer una captura de que todos mis estudiantes son tan lindos y tienen sus cámaras encendidas, son bien responsables, caritas de no sueño, de no chuchaki, no, todos muy bien, muy lindos. Yeah, okay. Okay, perfect, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care.
Teacher, I need to talk to you for a while.
Yes, yes, tell me.